Hello, Salem. It's been a while. 3 months to be exact. Date, time, and temperature, Saturday, April 23rd at 2:56 p.m. 54 degrees. That's right, we're back here in the city of Salem for today's detour. It is packed. Let me tell you, it took me 30 minutes to even get into this parking deck. It was totally closed when I first arrived. I drove around the city, couldn't find any meters, couldn't find any more parking decks that were open to the public. Everything was closed. There's a lot of people out here, which is great. It's a beautiful spring day. The sun is semi out right now. Again, kissing 60 degrees. Got the t-shirt on. I'm here to check out a couple of new attractions here in the city of Salem. There's a brand new pirate museum, and also my favorite bar, Rockefeller's, has been totally refurbished. Couldn't get that out. Totally refurbished. Last time I was here in February, it was closed. They built a brand new bar. It's a whole new setup, so hopefully we can get in there and present that on this detour. Also here to meet a couple friends slash fans of the detours. Jim Branscombe from the Cinematic Void podcast is here in Salem this weekend. I was on his October podcast last year where we talked about nothing but Salem. It was just a Salem podcast. That was pretty cool. And also my friend Dan, fan of the channel. He makes all that amazing detour art. He is here in Salem this weekend as well. Then we'll come back to Salem tomorrow and document anything that we didn't get documented today. Sound good? All right, let's hit Salem. I'm sorry, Salem. I brought my black cloud with me. It was, partly sunny when I arrived. Now it's overcast. Had to throw the hoodie on. A little chilly down here on Essex Street. Here is the situation at 3:28 p.m. on Essex Street. Whoa, check out these blue trees. Those are probably painted for Earth Day, which was yesterday. Yeah, that's cool stuff, man. The Witch Mansion Haunted Attraction is definitely wide open and operational right now. Come out here and get your early Halloween haunt on. Congratulations. Count Orlox Nightmare Gallery, definitely open right now on this Saturday afternoon. Go in there and check out the best wax statues of horror history from the black and white Universal movie monsters, like of the 1920s, the 1910s, all the way to now. Current day horror monsters. It's a great museum. Wow, looks like they're doing a little bit of outdoor work out here outside of Rockefeller's. I know they just finished the inside bar maybe last month. I've never been inside since the bar's been reopened and refurbished, but they're definitely doing something on the outside as well. If my mother didn't live in Florida, I would definitely take her out here to Rockefeller's on Mother's Day for some mystery shots and a couple Bud Lights. I think I'd even spring for lunch. Love you, Mom. Happy early Mother's Day. Well, Easter was definitely last week, but they still have the decorations out, and normally I'm used to seeing all the, like the Frankenstein's head and the Bride of Frankenstein's head out here, and maybe like a mummified baby or something like that. But no, right now we got that Easter foliage. Wow, this is different. Rockefeller's looks like a totally different place. I feel like I'm in a new bar. Technically is. So here it is. This is the new bar inside of Rockefeller's. Remember, the bar used to be center and it was four-sided. Now it's like the shape of an L. Seems like there's less seats, but I don't know, I'm digging it. The Bud Lights are still extremely cold. Cheers. So it's not even close to Halloween. I'm getting stopped here in Rockefeller. What's your name? Where are you from? Randy. He told me that I stopped him out in the street. Are you stopped me out in the street a couple years ago?
Yeah.
Because why would I just randomly stop you out in the street? I don't know.
I noticed you right away.
Okay, and
it was amazing. I couldn't believe it. It was a great night, great Halloween night. We had a great time.
Well, I'm glad that you had a good time. It was good to see you again, Randy. Cheers, my friend. Happy early Halloween.
You bet.
Oh, mystery shot machine. I see you over there. I didn't forget about you, mystery shot. Mysterious. We got Dan, we got Jim. Cheers. Cheers, brothers. Cheers. Glad to have you guys out here finally on a detour. What do you think it tastes like?
I think it's delicious.
What do you think it tastes like?
It tastes like Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid. Yeah, Kool-Aid, that's a good one.
Kool-Aid?
Kool-Aid.
Like Jim Jones?
Well, I don't have Nikes on.
Yeah. No, that's the Hellbop Comet people.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's
You know, we don't come to Salem without saying hello to Samantha from Bewitched. We're gonna head inside Opus. We've been here a couple of times. Maybe get something to eat. That's what I'm talking about. A cheeseburger. Essex Street, pretty much dead right now, but you know what's open? The Hotel Salem in their roof deck bar. I always love showing the lobby here at the Hotel Salem. Straight out of the 60s. This place is dope. With the colors. Jim, it's so unlike a detour to go to another bar.
Going to a bar within a bar.
A bar within a bar. We're going to the roof deck of the Hotel Salem. My first time for the year 2022. Here is the roof deck bar here at the Hotel Salem. Little bird's eye view of Essex Street from the rooftop deck of the Hotel Salem. I'm gonna get the sky tie. Check out the color of my sky tie. Looks like windshield wiper fluid. All right, so we're gonna definitely end this night. This night is not going any further than this. We're gonna go to the Hawthorne Hotel, to the bar, one final drink with my friends, and then we're definitely going. I'm going home. They're staying here. Oh, wow, walking right into the Hawthorne Hotel. Sounds like there's like a wedding over here, maybe? You got some ABBA playing, Dancing Queen. Maybe we'll go bust up a wedding. I always like coming into the bar here at the Hawthorne Hotel. Such a fancy bar. Cheers. Date, time, and temperature. It is Sunday, April the 24th, 11:01 a.m. at 46 degrees. As you saw in the first part of this video, I didn't really film too much yesterday here in Salem. It was more of a hanging out day. It was good to see my friend Jim from California, and finally nice to meet Dan and his girlfriend from New Jersey. So it was more just of a hanging out and bar hopping and, you know, just a hangout day. So I'm back here today to document the stuff which I was going to do yesterday, which I didn't get around to doing yesterday because we were hanging out. So join me on this Sunday as I bring you the sights, the sounds, and of course the smells of Salem, Massachusetts. It sounds like my friend Joe Sax is down there playing the sax as the Salem trolley rolls by, and also this guy on his skateboard. Salem trolley, it's definitely a tour I recommend. Let's go down and say hi to Joe Sax. I'm filming this just so I remember where I parked. Plus, a little bit of information here. Born in Salem in 1739, Elias Haskett Derby became the first millionaire in America. I always dig checking out what's in the windows here at Silver Moon Comics. Does not disappoint today. We got my buddy Jack Skellington down there. See Michael Myers, Alf. Oh, what's up, Alf? Of course, we got the Sanderson sisters of Hocus Pocus, but I'm getting distracted by these great Michael Myers masks up here. Also, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Oh, they got some good Universal monsters. Look at, they got the Gill Man over there, Creature from the Black Lagoon. I see the Wolf Man, of course, Frankenstein, Dracula. The famous Joe Sax. Of course, I gotta give my buddy Joe Sax a tip, and I'm also gonna give one of those detour business cards. Joe, you're in a lot of my videos. Right. Now you can actually see where you're at in my videos. Uh-oh, throwing away money. 12:15 in the afternoon. Here is the situation here outside of Witch City Mall. I figured there'd be a lot of people waiting to get inside of Red Sandwich Shop here on a Sunday for brunch. Absolutely no line outside. I'm not sure what the current situation is inside. Now the Had lunch before I left my house, so I don't need lunch right now. The Red Sandwich Shop, they serve a good lunch. It looks like the old Burial Point Cemetery is open for people to walk through today. Get those photos of the fabulous headstones in there and the mausoleums and stuff. We may have to head over there a little bit later today. I always like checking out the graffiti on the side of the apartment complexes over there. Speaking of paint on the side of complexes, here is the first stop for today's detour. The Real Pirates Museum. It just opened this month here in the city of Salem. I've never been inside. Hopefully they let me take photos or video inside. These murals outside are definitely large on purpose to let you know that there's pirates inside this building. You can find the Real Pirates Museum pretty much directly across the street from the other pirate museum over there, the New England Pirate Museum, which is currently closed. Scratch that idea about the Pirate Museum being the first stop for today. The first stop for today is this place. I've never been inside of it. What's it called? Brothers Taverna? Let's get a rum drink. We got to get a rum drink before we go see some pirate stuff, right? Because, well, pirates and rum go hand in hand. Since I am going to check out some pirates, I need to get a drink with rum in it because, you know, rum and pirates go together like rum and pirates. Gotta get that Goslings in there, get that ginger beer. What's this, some black raspberry? Beautiful singing voice on this bartender. As long as there's no vegetables in this drink, that's all I'm worried about.
Cheers.
I'm not trying to do nothing healthy today. All right, my first Black and Stormy. Again, it's Gosling's rum, I think some black raspberry liqueur, and some ginger beer. Ooh. Kind of tastes like a rum and cherry Coke. On a second taste, that kind of tastes like a raspberry lime Ricky. That's what it is, a raspberry lime Ricky. Man, those dark and stormies, perfect. I had two of them. Rihanna, great bartender. Come see Rihanna over here at Brothers Taverna. Am I even calling it, is it Tavernia? Brothers Tavern? Well, come over and see Rihanna at Brothers Tavern. All right, you ready to go learn about some pirates? Arr, adventure awaits right inside these here doors. That was a horrible pirate impersonation. So I went inside the museum. I do have bad news. The Real Pirates Museum doesn't want me taking any photos or video. I did pass along my business card to person on staff who's going to give it to the owner of this museum. Hopefully we can maybe work something out where they can give me the special privilege to go. I mean, I'm just trying to document this and bringing it for more people to actually come out and see. You know what I mean? The stores are the same way in Salem. Some places don't want you filming inside. But I just feel like these videos, you know, a lot of people watch these videos when they come to Salem, and this would just get more eyes on this museum. I understand where they're coming from. There is a lot of artifacts in there, so it'll be like if Indiana Jones was like going through a museum and taking photos. So I'm sorry, guys, there'll be absolutely no pirates in today's detour. No pirates from the old pirate museum over there across the street, and no pirates from the new pirate museum. What can I say, guys? Sorry. Well, we were shut out from seeing pirates today, but I guarantee we will not be shut out from seeing burritos. So we're gonna head into my favorite burrito place here in the city of Salem, the Howling Wolf Taqueria. They are currently out of the Bud Light, so I had to get a Coors Light. Man, great place, great tunes, cold beer. Look at the size of this chicken, rice, and black bean burrito. This burrito is so amazing. It never disappoints. Look at that. Chicken, the rice, the black beans. I feel like I'm kind of eating healthy. It's not a burger. It's not a bun. There's not a fry on this plate. See if we get any street performers over here on Artist Row. Artist Row is a pretty cool place to shop. Plus at the end of this Artist Row is the Lobster Shandy. The Witch Mansion Haunted House is, again, quite open and operational here on this Sunday. The International Monster Museum here inside the Witch City Mall is quite open. Come in here and get scared on this Sunday. And they allowed you to take photos and videos inside this haunted attraction. Come in, say hi to Frankenstein. The trolley depot are selling their wares out here on Essex Street today. Just walking by the Magic Parlor as I spotted this Elephant Man's mask up here in the window. The Twilight House, a great store for that Salem merch and that horror pop culture merch as well. I got that shirt. And you can still buy that Ted Danson zombie head from, of course, Creepshow, when he was buried up to his neck on the beach, drowning and coming back for vengeance as a zombie. Absolutely nobody out here right now taking photos of the witch house. If you've never taken the tour of the witch house, I definitely recommend it. It's short money, it's like $9. Walk through this old house. You guys always like when I stop by this filming location, of course, from Hocus Pocus, Allison's house, otherwise known as the Ropes Mansion. I always enjoy taking a walk up this end of Essex Street, checking out the old houses. Yeah, they got some pretty cool houses on this end of Essex Street. I took you, what, 2 Halloweens ago, 2020? Trick-or-treating on the street? I call this the Jack-o'-lantern house just because of those triangles above all the windows. Kind of remind me of jack-o'-lantern eyes. Plus the colors of red and black. Red and black because, you know, Halloween colors. Here is another movie filming location. I've never showed this on video before. This is the house that Sherry Moon Zombie lived in the movie Lords of Salem. Need to step inside one of my favorite Salem shops, the Witch City Wicks. Grab myself a Dragon Bloods candle. This is the best candle shop in Salem. And right there, that's the stuff. I gotta stop inside Count Orlox's Nightmare Gallery. I was told that somebody left me a tiki mug here, and so I'm supposed to pick it up. So how sick is that? Creature from the Black Lagoon. Tiki mug dropped off by a Detours fan left here at Count Orlox. They knew I'd be here. Again, I would love to bring the Detour cameras inside this great monster museum. Unfortunately, not allowed inside the museum itself, but you could definitely take photos and videos from inside the gift shop, and the gift shop is pretty badass. Looks like a lot of their monster masks have been sold since last time I was in here. Still got a few, but most of the good stuff is gone, which I'm glad to see. Means business is good here at Count Orlox. Got people over here shopping at the Crowhaven Corner Witch Shop, and of course, remember Salem, also the home of the Ouija board museum, the Witch Board Museum. Why not? Swan store over there. The Salem Witch Board Museum. Come see the world's only Ouija museum. I've been in there. It's a $10 cover charge. It's definitely worth it. It's in the back of Remember Salem right here, which is a Harry Potter store. See if I can get you a little closer to the Witch Board Museum.
Witch Board Museum, the world's only.
Right back there. That's the world's only Ouija board museum. It's awesome. You need to take that tour. Right there. Hundreds of different Ouija boards. It's definitely worth the price of admission. I think it's like $10. All kinds of Harry Potter stuff in the store. You can also buy some butterbeer. As I always say, I've never ever seen a Harry Potter movie, so I don't know about any of this stuff. I mean, for instance, are those things important? And I'm pretty sure that this music is copywritten. Oh wait, I've seen that at Universal Studios. Gonna head inside this place. Gonna meet some Salem friends, Matt and Carrie. This is a great little hole in the wall. I love this place. Look called longboards. I'll definitely be back. Yeah. Okay, so I'm digging this place. Matt and Carrie just told me they have $2 mystery shots here. And look at that wall of the shelf of tiki mugs. Oh, we got the mystery shots. Cheers!
Oh, I think that was like some sort of citrus vodka, yeah. The
What do you
other
think?
one
Ooh.
was tequila. And there was like
Butterscotch?
I had Jaeger in mine for sure. And butterscotch.
I'm tasting butterscotch. Oh, is it Jaeger and butterscotch? Whatever it is, I didn't throw up, so I'm good to go. All these times I've come down here to the Wars of Salem, I've never noticed that woman in the front of that ship. Honestly, Jim, I've never noticed that woman. Have you never noticed her before?
I have before. There's been times I've come down here and the ship hasn't been here. There was a few years where I think they were fixing the ship, weren't they?
Yeah, they were. You know, it's been under refurbishment before. It's always a nice sight to come out here and see it here, though.
Yeah.
Currently 6:14 p.m. as we stand beneath, that's the word I'm looking for, beneath The Roger Conant statue, the first settler of Salem, Massachusetts. Right behind him is, of course, the Salem Witch Museum. It appears to be closed right now. Nobody waiting outside to enter this museum. Yesterday I drove by here. There was probably 200 or 300 people outside waiting to get inside the Witch Museum. Definitely a great attraction if you're here in Salem. Check that thing out. Well, night's starting to fall a little bit here in Salem. You can see the purple lights illuminating outside of Crowhaven Corner Witch Shop. Of course, right to the left of that, the old Main Street Pub. Jim said he's never been inside the old Main Street Pub.
Never been in.
Let's do it.
Cheers.
Jim. Having a successful hangout. Glad to see you back in town.
Yep.
Glad you finally made it on the detour.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming.
Yeah. All right, well, Jim and I have just parted ways. We have said our goodbyes until his next trip back here in November of this year. So it was good seeing Jim. Go check out his podcast, the Cinematic Void Podcast. Great stuff. Hearing some bells chiming here in the distance. Chimes are not coming from this bell right in front of me. They're coming from the church, which is right around the corner. Wow, that is a fact I did not know. You could actually buy beer and wine inside the Salem Cinema. As of this recording, which of course is April 24th, this is your selection here at Cinema Salem. Bad Guys, get the Harry Potter, prequel, spinoff, whatever, Fantastic Beasts 3, and then Everything Everywhere. Also, Doctor Strange coming in the future. Well, that's pretty much it for this Salem detour. It's after 7 p.m. on a Sunday. Pretty much everything is closed store-wise. Restaurants are still wide open, but you know, I'm gonna start heading home. Definitely the hustle and bustle is slowed down. Understandably, it's a Sunday night. Temperatures are starting to drop. It's probably low 40s right now. I'll be back in June for the Salem Art Festival, first weekend of June. Make sure you come visit Salem during the Salem Art Festival. My first time, but I'll be out here. Well, that's going to be it for this detour documenting, the 4th weekend of April 2022 in Salem, Massachusetts. It was a great weekend hanging out with friends. Of course, I had Jim from Los Angeles, Jim of the Cinematic Void Podcast, also Dan and his fiance from New Jersey. Dan, of course, makes all that excellent detour art, which I've put up on my Instagram page the last year or so. He's fantastic. Hopefully I can talk him into letting me make some t-shirts possibly out of that great art. You know what? I feel bad. I need to go back. I need to go take that pirate museum tour, even though they wouldn't let me take any film or video footage from inside the museum. I get it, because everything in there is like owned by private collectors and they have to get permission and yada, yada, yada. So I totally understand. Plus, it's a brand new museum. They want you to come in and see the museum, not just watch the museum through my videos, and I totally get that. But I did leave the business card. Hopefully the owner gets back to me. Maybe we can work something out where they'll let me come in and do, you know, some photos or some videos of the Pirate Museum. I was excited. I still could have taken the museum tour. Again, I had friends in town, so I just didn't want to kill too much time in the museum. They're only in town for a short amount of time, so unfortunately, I'll hit the Pirate Museum on my next visit, which will be in June for the Art Festival. If you're watching the Salem videos looking for, like, history content, I'm not your guy. I'm just a dude with an iPhone walking around filming stuff that I find interesting in the city of Salem. I read plaques as I go. I might, you know, check out some Wikipedia pages about certain things, but I am definitely not a tour guide of Salem. I like to walk and eat and drink and hang out and show you stuff that's cool. So if you're looking for the history of Salem, I'm not your channel. If you're looking for stuff to do while you're in Salem, I'm your guy. If you do enjoy this Salem content, make sure you check out my Salem playlist here on my YouTube channel. I have nearly 40 videos. Well, including today's video, will be 40 videos exactly that I filmed over the last 6 years of me having this channel. Great Salem content. You guys know what to do next. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. I try to answer all the comments. If you haven't done so yet, please consider subscribing to Detours. Click that red subscribe button. And while you're clicking away, click that small bell. It'll give you instant notification every single time I upload a brand new detour. Check me out on social media. I'm on Instagram at Derek Millen, DerekMillen. I also have a Facebook group, Derek Millen's Detours. And as always, I'll catch you on the next detour.